I watched the first season of your program and was just completely blown away. It's such a good show. And the creator of the show is...
Byron Belasco.
He seems to know this world so well. The writing is so sharp. You guys play MMA fighters, and you really feel like everything is completely 100% truthful. And it's a show that can be brutal, it can be sexy, it can be funny, but man, it's a good show.
Boy,
fantastic program.
we're putting you on the PR fees on our show.
It's going to cost
Conan,
you.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. You had to really dedicate yourself as an actor because you weren't in fighting shape when you got this role, is that right?
Well, I mean, you know, there's fighting shape, and then there's walking into a cage where you're looking at another man who's looking to do nothing but take your head off. So yeah, I was in some fighting shape, but in no way, shape, or form was I ready for this job.
But this is what the shape you got into for the role of the show. And
by the way, I no longer look like that. I mean, you know, you go in,
you don't
and
have
you
to
go
tell
out.
people that.
Yeah,
you can just say, oh yeah, that's
Superman under here.
That's what I got under here. You, how much do you weigh right now?
I am 172 pounds on the dot.
Okay, 172 pounds. I'm told that you can deadlift 405 pounds.
That's true. That is true.
That's unbelievable to me.
Well, for all the meatheads that I follow on Instagram or other social media, what I like to put out there, and this of course is coming from a kid who grew up in Boston, you know, who probably weighed 110 pounds up until just recently, is that the 405 pounds, of course, was lifted when I was 140 pounds, which is something like 2.6% of my body weight, which I was very diligent in making sure I did the math correctly, because, you know, when you can do a physical feat, Andy, you want to make sure you get the numbers right.
Sure.
And this is not what I've been known for, you know? I've not been known for deadlifting 405 pounds. I want to make sure I get it.
So you're like an ant. You can lift many times your own weight.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. You dropped 30 pounds. At one point in the show, your character needed to drop 30 pounds to make weight. And so you decided or were asked to also drop 30 pounds pretty quickly. I'm curious, what were you like? What was your...
Yeah, you come home and it's like, my beautiful wife says, you know, the house looks beautiful. She's worked really hard, you know, at her job. The dog looks great. I come in there and I'm like, I'm just beside myself with hunger and anger and retribution against who knows, an imaginary figure. And she's like, are you hungry? I'm like, am I hungry? Of course I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm literally starving. I've eaten 800 calories today. Am I hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Do you want to go out to dinner? Yeah, you know, if I decide I want to go out to dinner, we're going to go out to dinner because I'm the one who's cutting weight. She's like, wherever you want to go. Of course, wherever I want to go. I'm the one who hasn't eaten. Yeah. I haven't eaten anything.
Right.
So you can understand, I was not too plump. I have a very accepting wife, very patient wife.
It sounds like, you just needed to have a giant steak sandwich and French fries and then just shut the
But the hard part, the hard part is...
Seriously, that's like...
I would have been happy,
Yeah.
you know?